Hello and welcome. My name is JesseMcDesign and today we're going to be trying our hand at relief painting. Let's get started. Alright, so we're just going to get straight into it. I don't have much of a plan. I just have a couple references on my iPad here. You can't see us just out of frame. We're going to be doing some relief painting. I went ahead and bought some of this premium 3D sculpture painting paste. It's basically, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's just super thick, so you can get those nice relief paintings where it looks like it's going to be coming off the canvas, almost 3D-like. I've never done anything like this. I also noticed that a lot of people use like little palette knives and stuff to do this, since it's super thick and you can just kind of glop it on and just kind of work it. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to be using this. I got 2 of these, which should be enough for what I want to do. I think we'll find out when we get there, but I have some of these really small canvases. They're actually little like magnets on the back. I've had these for a while, but I think I'm going to use 1 or 2 of these. I have 2 just in case, to do some little samples and try and just little tests with this stuff, since like I said, I've never used it before. And depending on how we feel once we get these worked out, I have a bigger 8x10 canvas that we're going to do something pretty nice on. I am going to keep it in the flower family just because I think that'll work well. That's what I have on my references, is a few different flowers and like some leaves and stuff. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to jump right into it, and right now I actually went ahead and prepped both of these canvases with some matte medium, just to give it something rather than just a bare canvas. I just scuffed it up real quick and just put just a single coat on there, nothing crazy. So what we're gonna do now is just mix up a couple different colors and just do a couple different tests and see what happens, see how I like it, and then we'll move on. I feel like that's kind of a mess, if I'm being honest. I'm not used to just going in and just kind of being messy with stuff like this. I'm very much a precise type of Illustrator painter type person. I did cake it on pretty thick. We'll see how this dries. I am gonna just leave this as it is, and we'll see how everything, you know, cures up and everything. But we're definitely gonna try this second little piece before we move on to our big final piece. I think I'm gonna do basically the same thing, but I'm gonna do one big flower on the face of this instead of trying to make like a little scene or whatever, and see if I can make this look a little bit nicer, spend a little bit more time. That literally just took me like 5-10 minutes, so this one we'll spend a little bit more time on and see if we can't get something nicer. Alright, I took a little bit more time on this one. Well, about the same amount of time, but I think going bigger is definitely the way to go. You can tell that one compared to that one. And this white daisy thing is kind of what I want to do for this bigger one anyway. I kind of mixed a little too much yellow into that one, so I think we're going to be doing something very similar to this. We might throw a little bit of green into the background as well, just to get a little bit of leaf texture going. What we're going to do now is prep our big canvas. We're going to do this background, this blue. You kind of saw I switched to a brush to kind of paint that blue on. It's kind of weird because this stuff is like super grainy. It's like there's like a sand or something in there. I'm not really sure. Again, like I said, I don't really know exactly what's in this. It's pretty much paint that's thickened up. That's why you see me using acrylics to get just a little bit of color in there and just kind of make things pop a little bit. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna do pretty much what I did with this background, and we're gonna brush on a very light sky blue to the back of this bigger canvas. I'm pretty happy with how it came out, I suppose. Again, I've never tried using this super thick relief type paint and doing stuff like this. Like usually I would really go in and illustrate and make sure everything's super close to perfect as possible. I don't know, that's just kind of how I work. Since if we just did just this, the video would be pretty short. So what I wanted to do anyway, this is gonna be a gift coming up here pretty soon, so I'm actually gonna build a super simple kind of shadow box kind of frame. We're gonna use this 2.5 by 3/4 inch. I'm gonna have to go get some more, but what we're gonna do is create a slight little shadow box type of deal like that, a nice lip to it, and I think that will look nice. We'll end up staining this a little bit just to seal it. I don't want to go dark like I normally do. This is going to be a nice light bright piece that I'm making here. But what I got to do now is measure out these 2 scrap pieces that I have, and then I'm going to have to go to Home Depot, which I have to do anyway for other stuff coming up, and get a couple more pieces to finish this whole thing off. What I'm going to do now is actually measure these pieces out, and you'll actually see me measuring and cutting the rest of the other pieces. Alright, so there you have it. I'm pretty happy with how this thing came out. I wasn't going for anything too crazy, as this was my first time trying relief painting. I wanted to just keep it simple, but still make it pretty nice. I ended up having quite a bit left of this stuff, so I'll definitely have to revisit at some point and try something a little more intricate and really try to go in and sculpt things rather than trying to make like big dramatic brushstroke type deals that I was trying to go for on this one. But if you like what you saw, hit the thumbs up, it really helps. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe. I'm always over here making all kinds of different stuff, from art to decor to furniture to who knows. Leave in the comments below what I should build next. See you on the next one.